Alrighty guys, this is a special video because in just a few days we are already leaving to the incredible Las Vegas. And being close to the Olympia means we're nearing the end of this prep, of this fat loss phase. At this very moment I already weigh less than my weight limit, so we already made it guys. The weight limit has been reached, so that gives me always great comfort, but at the same time we are weighing more than the Art Classic with better conditioning, so that's going to be promising on stage, so we're going to keep that up. But very important, I'm about to train, of course. The workout is a bit different from usual, which I'm going to show you guys today to ensure muscle retention and making sure I don't fatigue myself too much. I already had my pre-workout as well, Crank Pump Pro and Crank together, because I really need it right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie, this prep mentally and physically has been a bit more challenging than the other ones. I had to dig quite more deeply to get below the weight limit. You know, the positive thing is I added muscle mass, but the only negative is you gotta dig deeper to get to a body fat level that gets you below the weight limit. But as I mentioned, we already made it. Still 1.5 kilos above my Art Classic weight that I was, but you'll see in this workout the conditioning is quite there. Anyway, enough talking, let's work. So during the last few weeks of my Olympia prep, I'm sticking to mostly chest supported back work to truly isolate the back and nothing else. So here with this incredible T-bar row, we have this chest support and it allows you to really hit a heavy weight without fatiguing the rest of the body, which is what I need right now, because the energy that I have left, I want to put into the workout and not stabilizing muscles or other muscles at all. So here we are just working the upper back muscles. So yeah, chest support movement instead of like a bent over row or a T-bar row without a chest support is very important now for me to drop fatigue and make sure I go to the Olympia nice and fresh.
Yeah, buddy.
So also what I'm not doing is going to complete failure here. If you go to complete failure, you will fatigue your body so much more, and we're not building muscle right now. Again, we're retaining muscle mass to showcase what you've built in the off season. So if you go too far now, you will only look tired on stage, which is the opposite of what you want. Oh. Oh. Oi. Woo. Nice. And of course, still setting all the steps in between sets. As I always do, we still have the 10 to 12K step per day goal, but it's actually been reduced a little bit to 10K as you know, we already reached the weight limit, as I mentioned. But it's also been quite a few busy weeks with not just bodybuilding in general, but also some very exciting things happening and we worked on for quite a long time, such as working on a recipe cookbook for you guys, in which you can see the victory breakfast, victory meal, and a lot of other golden rice meals, for example. Here we are in a very special room. It is called the Miele Experience Center. We're not here to check out kitchens, we're actually here to use this showroom kitchen to make and show some dishes for something very special. Our own cookbook. Yes, you heard that right. And why do I say our? Because I'm not just making it alone. I'm making it with my old teacher at my previous university, He is a chef, and I'm not just going to talk about him, I'm going to show him. His name is Marcel, and he's right here as well.
Hi guys.
We have been working on this for years now. You know, we designed all the recipes. Of course, you can see right here. One of them is right here, the golden rice, of course, with vegetables, protein. So we designed all the recipes together, what we liked, with his expertise as being a chef, making all the food taste and look amazing with combinations of ingredients you would not expect, but are actually delicious, easy to prepare. And with my expertise of what healthy food in general is, what bodybuilders like to eat, combination in that aspect, supplements here and there are added, to make a perfect recipe book that will be based on the amount of calories. So whether you're eating low calories or high calories, it's easy to scroll down. But the most important thing is every single meal has at least 30 grams of protein, which no matter what your goal is, protein is required to maintain muscle mass or build muscle mass. But whatever recipe you choose, it has the protein in there. So no more thinking to create a stunning, delicious, beautiful, did I say delicious, meal. So be on the lookout for that, because today we're shooting it and it's going to be an awesome result. And I'm thrilled that we're able to do this and that you guys support me so much that I was even motivated to do so, because so many people ask me, how do you make those recipes? How do you make the golden rice? How do you make the victory meal? All of that and way more will be in that cookbook for you guys to be released around the Olympia time, actually, a little bit later, but you will see it very, very soon. Incredible. Oh. 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 Man, probably looks so easy on camera, but the muscles are struggling, but holding on. Every day that I work out here in my own gym, I'm so blessed to have Gym 80 here with all these incredible machines. Remember guys, just a few months ago, there were no back machines at all in this gym. And now most of my back workouts can comprise of mostly machines, good machines, full range of motion machines like this, which I'm so very proud of and appreciative of, that I've been able to, me and Marley and the whole team of course, have been able to get this going and make our dream truly come true. So, but at the bottom of all of this are you guys. Without your support, watching the content, none of this would have possibly happened. So really thank you for that. And yeah, now I can really make my next dream come true as well. But yes, also part of the prep is that using these machines, it allows me to really focus on the isolating muscle instead of the whole body. So this machine, for example, I focus on the lats, the lower lats, and the lat width in general, which is very difficult to do without a machine in place. Ah. Ah. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Man, still feels good though. I'm getting a good pump, partly because of the pre-workout and Himalayan pink salt. But that's a good sign that you're still in a good phase. You're still fresh enough before going on stage, of course. You never want to get to a level where you can't get a pump at all. So very fortunate the pump is still there. Whoa. Yeah. Ah. Ooh. Man. Oh, man. Oh. Man. So these are the 3 compound movements I'm doing. Normally I would do an extra compound movement, but since that's a little too much for the body right now, it's no use to do so many sets. I'm now gonna move to, of course, one of my favorites as well, the cable pullover. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. In isolation means less fatigue in the body, which is what I need right now. You know, we're very close to the Olympia, so there's no need to do any crazy stuff, just the stuff I'm used to, reducing, like, for example, as I mentioned, I would have done a totally different machine right now, which would have been more difficult for the body to recover from. But I keep hammering this, guys. It's all about maintaining what you have and don't think about building something right now. So the cable pullover is perfect to keep those lats intact. Man, that's already it for the back. Time for the rear delts. If you watched the training camp videos with me and my coach in Vienna, he actually taught me some stuff, even though I've been training for now 17 years. For example, when you're doing a rear delt fly, he told me not to go all the way back, but actually to keep your elbows up, then just go here. You can't go further than that. So stuff like this you can incorporate, especially at the end of prep, to make sure you're not doing anything unnecessary when you're trying to isolate a muscle like the rear delts. Man. Oh, sometimes it just feels weird not to go all out, but this pretty much is all out when you're close to the competition. Just to be safe, prevent injuries. I remember a couple of preps where I've had inflammation in my shoulder, in my lats, in my bicep, and it made posing itself difficult. So it really sucks when you're doing a front double bicep or a back double bicep and you're feeling like a sharp pain in your bicep or not being able to fire a lat or something. It just sucks because you've worked so hard all this time in prep, and then at the very end for it to be ruined by not being able to present your physique to the maximum of its ability. You don't want that. So that's also why I'm training like this right now. So something else that we have done in the meantime, preparing for the Olympia, I wanted to do something very special. And this what I'm about to tell you is one of the best accomplishments in my life regarding bodybuilding and the collaboration that I have with ESN, because as you guys know, I love the victory breakfast, the victory meal. And what do those meals have in common? The whey drip, of course. So one thing was missing from my life, my own whey flavor. Okay guys, as you can see, Chef Wesley is here in a very special place, very authentic, very old, in the Netherlands, in Volendam. at, and I'm gonna say this in Dutch, a stroopwafel bakery. I'm gonna actually create one because as a child with a family, and now I have children of my own, we really love the stroopwafel because it's kind of the ultimate Dutch heritage culture cookie we all grew up to love as children, sitting on the couch watching TV or sitting around with family. There's always going to be a stroopwafel on a table. And it was like, why not create one of our own? And I'm very excited to do this because I've never done this before. But the smell, guys, oh, the smell is incredible. If the smell was going through this video, you would be like, if you're not from the Netherlands, you don't know what the stroopwafel is, you were like, I want a stroopwafel. But when you see it, what it looks like, you will want one even more. So let's create it. So right here, we have the dough, the stroopwafel dough, and here is a stroopwafel iron, which we're going to use right now. So we're going to put the ball here, put this down, press it down a little bit. And the thing about a stroopwafel is this is the waffle part, but you also need something in between the stroop part, or the syrup, which is right here, guys. Look at this. What does this look like to you? Kind of like a drip? Kind of like a whey drip? So I'm not just here to make the stroopwafel, I'm here to actually tell you guys, introduce to you guys that I came up with a special designer whey flavor, the stroopwafel flavor. Specifically for everybody from the Netherlands, but also everybody who wants to taste this incredible cookie, the Dutch heritage culture cookie, the stroopwafel. So let's take it out carefully. You want to treat this one with respect. Ooh, just look at this, guys. And the smell, it's incredible. So you take it off. You don't do anything yet, but take a sniff. That smells incredible. Okay, we're going to put it on here. And you want to do this when it's fairly warm still, because then it works the best. So make it a perfect circle, just like that. And these you can actually use for stroopwafel pieces, which my children actually love in their breakfast, which if you follow my stories, you can see they have it in their breakfast a lot right now, because I'm in a stroopwafel mood. And now we're going to take this in our hand. We're going to cut it in half. Oh, look at this. That's how special this dough is. It already almost falls apart, as it is supposed to. You cut it in half like this, and then you very carefully put this right here. And on this part, we're going to put the beautiful syrup, the stroop. We're going to put a nice amount on there, because this is where the magic happens. This is the drip part, which is why I think this goes so very well with the designer whey. And once you have this, put this back on here. So we're going to put this on here to create absolute perfection. Just look at this, guys. Look at this. When you press it a little bit, you can see the syrup coming out. Now this is a perfect, authentic Dutch stroopwafel. And what we have done is we have captured this flavor. Oh, this smell is an incredible experience in the designer whey. And let me actually show you that I'm not just saying it. It's not a concept anymore. It's reality. As you can see right here, designer whey, stroopwafel flavor. Just look at that. Stroopwafel, you can see it right here. You can see the drip, the syrup coming out like this. Exactly like the real thing. So I'm very proud to present to you guys my own creation at ESN, the designer whey stroopwafel flavor. If you could only smell this, guys, if you could only taste this, guys. But guess what? You can, because you can get this one. And of course, you can use it as the whey drip, as a shake in your oatmeal. You can bake with it. Anything you want to do with it, you can to experience this flavor. So make sure to get one, of course, with code Wesley for the maximum discount. But yeah, once again, this was my dream always, to create my own kind of supplements. You guys have known throughout the years I've been using the whey drip for so long, and finally I've been able to create a flavor that I love myself as well. So authentic stroopwafel combined with the designer whey is the perfect Dutch creation. Make sure you enjoy it, and thank you incredibly much for the golden support. And this is still before the Olympia, so I still cannot enjoy this one, but at least I can enjoy every victory breakfast and victory meal with the stroopwafel whey drip. And guess what the best compliment you can possibly get is? The owners of that bakery, they tried that stroopwafel whey and they said, this smells exactly like stroopwafel, this tastes like it. And you know, I'm super proud of this because I've been sent samples by ESN. Like at first the concept was to create, okay, which flavor are we gonna go for you? Because we just had to do a whey drip flavor, like a design a whey flavor. We thought of several things, but stroopwafel is something everybody in the world will love, and it's just incredible, guys. So be on the lookout for that one. Very proud of this process, and it's here. It's gonna be here at the Olympia week. So you can, of course, show your support and show your love for the flavor by getting it yourself, by using code Wesley to also get a nice discount on it, especially during Olympia week. But then will be the launch, and the faster it is sold out, the better, because it will be a limited edition first. But if you guys show the support, it might be a permanent edition later on in the future. Anyway, this is still a workout, guys. Time for the biceps. Oh, man, if you do this correctly, you really don't need a heavy weight. That's why it's called the concentration curl. Focus on the peak contraction. Less weight, less risk, maximum stimulus. Oi, oi, oi. Oh. We are done. Oh, if you guys could smell this. Unbelievable. You can see here a little bit of the taste of it. You can see little caramel pieces in there, here and there. Not too much, but not too little either. So for everybody who craves for that stroopwafel flavor or delicious cookie in general, you want to try this and you won't feel guilty about having that flavor in your mouth, in your life, every single day, and actually build muscle with it instead of building fat with it. That's the only disadvantage about actually eating stroopwafels. With this, you can combine the flavor and the incredible amount of protein together. October 9th, this will be released, so give it a shot. Let me exactly know what you think about it. And let me know what you think about it right now. Are you excited for the stroopwafel flavor? Let me know down below in the comments, because this will be my favorite designer whey from now on, of course. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I think the next video will be us in Las Vegas itself. And when we are there, every single day we will be vlogging exactly everything what we're doing behind the scenes, what I'm eating, what I'm training, how I'm experiencing the difference between the Netherlands and Las Vegas, exactly what we're doing, shape checks, you name it, and the whole Olympia experience will be vlogged for you guys. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell button, as cliche as it sounds, because this time you really don't want to miss anything, because every day we'll be uploading as quickly as possible to stay up to date, to keep it as relevant for you guys as we can. So once again, thank you for the incredible support. I'm super, super excited for the Olympia. Let's do this, guys. Let's do our best. Let's show the world that classic bodybuilding is all about. And don't forget to stay golden.